Hey YouTube, Best for the Goats here, and today I'm with the winner of our locals.
Hey, this is Finn, and today this is my 4-0 Mathmech deck profile. Mathmech is not dead.
No, somehow they put the best card to one and they're still going.
Yeah.
Also, before we start, be sure to check out Finn's channel. I'll put the link in the description.
Yes, please check out my latest, my other Mathmech deck profile on the channel. So yeah.
Where he shows off the combos and more the deck can do. Okay, take it away, man.
All right. So for the first card, we've got the one and only Circular. Obviously, I assume you know what this does. You can send a Mathmech from deck to grave, special it, and then if a Mathmech is normal or special, means you can special another one out. No, you can search a Mathmech spell trap.
Is that a once per turn?
It is both of them are once per turn, and it also locks you into only being able to attack with one monster, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, with this deck.
When turn 1 you don't attack, and then turn 2 you just make actors go for game.
Yeah.
And then for the other ones, we've got 2 copies of Mathmech Sigma, your extender, and the card that you primarily send off of Circular. It specials it when you have no monster in the actual monster zone. And it will bash up with you, but it rarely never does because you just exceeds with it.
Oh, nice.
Next cards, you've got 2 subtraction and 2 addition.
So, do you ever feel the need to play 3 of any of these?
Not particularly, because they're just extra extenders. And,
oh, yeah.
Speaking of what these do, they addition targets a Mathmech and targets a monster. Increases its attack by 1,000 and then special summons it. This does the exact same thing but reduces the attack by 1,000. Both are just good extenders to get you into what you want to search.
Nice.
And then next we play 3 Diameter. This is your best normal summon for the deck. When it's normal summoned, you can target a level 4 Mathmech, special summon it. And then when it's used for the Xyz or...
Sorry to interrupt. Summon from where?
Summon from Grave.
Grave, okay.
And when it's used for the Xyz or Synchro Summon of a Mathmech, during the turn it's special summoned, it gives it a negate when you activate a card.
Oh, God.
Next cards, we've got Triple Parallel Exceed. This card's just another good extender. It's also just a good small wood bridge.
Yeah.
Then,
yeah, this card might as well just say, play me in every level 4 deck.
Yeah. Now, for the hand traps and other, like, techie-ish cards, we play 1 Ghost Mourner as just it's just a generic hand trap that you can draw off of Heat Soul.
Okay.
Then we play 2 Ghost Mourner to stop Bestials. And it's just another interruption.
Yeah, because Bestials can't kill this deck.
Yeah, we've got Droll, just another, because we're still not fully into it. We still don't fully know what the best deck is, so I'm just playing a lot for variety.
Makes sense. Samurai, sort of all that. Yeah, I get it.
Ash Blossom, pretty standard.
Yeah.
We've got Effect Veiler. We've got Nib. And then we've also got something that you might not expect. We've got the One of Gamma package. Basically, the reason I play it is because it stops Droll and it stops D-Shifter. So that's sort of that's the thing that the deck struggles with. So I think I'll play it.
Have you ever drawn the driver?
Not particularly, but worst case, if I draw the driver, I just small world and it gets me into combo anyway.
Oh yeah. So how's playing all these 2 hours ever hurt you?
Not particularly. When if I see hand traps and no extenders, I can just normal summon a hand trap and then it gets me into a link, and then if I have Exceed in hand, I can special it, and then it just gets my whole engine going. We play a single copy of Standing Claws. It's just removal for any other cards like a Rise Heart, and it's also another card that's searchable with Small World.
Oh, nice.
Then for the spells and traps, we play 5 more copies of Mathmech Circular, being 2 Signet Mining and 3 Small World. Signet Mining, you discard a card to add level 4. Small World basically can search you any monster that you want in your deck if you understand the lines.
Still one of the worst written cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, but it just takes a lot to understand.
It's confusing the way it's worded.
Yeah. Alright, next we've got... For the other cards, we play 1 Harpies and 2 MST. Specifically because I lose to a lot of back row hate at this locals, so I'll just main them because they're just good outs.
So why MST, not Cosmic?
MST because there's no life point cost and it's just an interruption.
Fair enough.
Then we play. Then we play 2 Triple Tactics Talent. Just once again, just another. It stops hand traps, and if you get drolled 9 times out of 10, you just look at their hand and then rip something out that you need. We play the single copy of Called by the Grave. Obviously, it just stops hand traps.
Yep.
And then for the Mathmech spells and traps, we play 1 Equation, a Reborn for Mathmech and gives it 1,000 attack.
Yeah.
And Super Factorial, the main starter of the deck that just gets the deck going if it goes off.
Quick question. Since you play so many different hand traps at the weird ratios, you ever thought about playing Cross-Out Detonator?
We'll get to that later, because I do actually play that in my side.
Oh, fair enough. Spoilers, guys.
Alright, so for the extra deck, onto the extra deck, we play one Lingaribo.
What's he so grumpy about?
Because he's tributing all the traps to protect you. Then we've got Almirage. If you're bricking, you can normal summon a hand trap, link, and then if you've got exceeding hand, you can special.
Ah, yes.
And then that gets you a full combo going.
Ah, yes. We call the old desperate play that Invoked has to do sometimes.
Yeah. Then we've got Link Spider. Obviously, if you get nibbed and they give you the token, you can link the token off, and then if you've got
that's good.
And then if you've got exceeding hand, you can keep playing through nib.
Yeah. Also, does that out in Ibley?
Yes. No, but Lingaribo does out in Ibley because that is just any Cyberse.
Oh, cool.
For the Link 2s, we play one copy of Wicked. I didn't go into this today, but there are times where if I've got extenders, I end on Wicked, Heap Soul, and Lingaribo on the counter traps there. It's just additional protection.
Nice.
And then we've got Crystal Heart, which is basically just another copy of Transcode. If you're in like the grind game, you can take 2 Link monsters. It specials a Link, an Earth Link monster from your grave, and then so you use this res Transcode res is another Link, and then you've just got loads of materials on board.
Nice.
We then play 2 copies of Splash Mage. Even if Kashtira didn't exist, I'd probably still play this at two ratios because it just seems correct.
What's it do?
When it's you can target a Cyberse in your grave, special summon it in defense, but then you're locked into Cyberse. And then we've got Update Jammer, which is obviously just it goes pretty well with Transcode and
Ban this man.
please do that. We've then got Heat Soul, which is obviously the generic. You can
Card draw.
pay. Yeah, you pay 1,000 life points, draw a card, and you can use it during either player's turn. And it also has a niche effect. I think if you've got 2,000 or less life points, you can special it. You can banish it to special a Link 3 Code Talker from your deck, I think.
Oh, nice.
We've got
Does that ever come up?
Nah, never. Because we most likely just go into the next card.
Yeah, that much. If that all life, probably losing anyway.
And then we've got Transcode. Transcode can let you resurrect a level Link 3 or lower monster from your grave. And obviously it pairs completely well with Update Jammer. If you can get 3 Cyberses on board, that is game every single time if they've got no interruptions.
Yep.
We play the 1 of Access Code.
No need to explain this. We know this guy.
Yeah, don't explain this. We know what this does. We play 2 copies of Laplacian. When this is Xyz summoned, you can detach up to 3 Xyz materials, send a random card in the hand to the grave, a monster they control to the grave, and a spell trap they control to the grave. It also has another effect that when you, if your Mathmechs would be destroyed by card effect, you can detach one from it instead. So that has come up and that has saved me a couple of times.
Nice.
We've got, and then for the last one, we got Prime Mathmech Alan which is just which is essentially your searcher. You can detach 2 Xyz materials from it to add a Mathmech card. You can detach 3 to add any level 4. And you can detach 4 to add any spell and trap. So that never comes up, but still, it's just nice if you want to search a random floodgate. Okay. For the side, we play...
Yeah. Don't want to rush you, man, but we're closing in a second, so yeah.
We play 1 copy of Panktops. It's just a free body, and it can also out floodgates as well, if needed.
Yep. We
then play a single copy of D-Shifter to pair with the...
Cross-out, yeah.
Copies of crossouts because draw and D-Shifter hurt, but then again, this never came up today. But I
can see why it would come up.
I like to play it just for the backup that it's there.
Yeah, with things like Flunderies and Cashiering and that matter, I can see why that's great.
And then we play 2 Cosmic.
Ooh, sorry guys, Rick play here. That's straight me shiver.
And then we also play 2 Lightning Storm.
Why is this a 2, Konami?
Yeah, I don't know why this is
no.
a 2.
Sorry, I have to get the rant out there. Why is this a 2?
But yeah, Cosmic just more back row hate, and then Lightning Storm's just board breakers.
Yeah.
And then we play Evening Match, which is pretty standard.
Yep.
And then we also play Rivalry. I play nothing but Cyberse decks, so
makes sense.
It does nothing to me and hurts them more.
Well, thanks for the videos, Finn. Well, guys, hope you see how Mathmech is still playable even with its best card at 1.
Best deck. Let's go.
Okay, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Have a good day.
Bye bye.